Today is normal.
All right. Okay, so today we're going to be continuing with more grammar practice. So I'm going to share my screen again. Tell me if you can see my screen. Wait. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
No, I don't see your film.
Now?
No.
All right, let me try to. All right, can you see my screen now?
No, I show see you.
Okay, wait. All right, let me try to log out, then log in again. So I'm logging out for a bit, then I'll log in again. Just give me 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right, let me try to share again. Now can you see?
No. Okay, I see your room.
All right. Chin, can you see?
Yes, I see.
All right, so today we're going to be looking at more quantifiers. We just want to finish all the quantifiers that are there. So today we're going to be doing simple exercises on some or any, and we're going to do a little or a few. Again, I think we did some of these, but we're going to look at it again. So the first one.
Then, what are you eating?
Okay, so this one should be very simple. It's just using some or any. So who wants to start first today? Who wants to try number one? Number one is
We need some apple.
Well done. Number 2.
I don't have any brother or sister.
Well done. Number 3.
Might I have some sugar in my tea, please?
Well done. Number 4.
Some water.
There isn't what?
Some
There
water.
isn't what? There isn't. It's there isn't. Good. What do you think? Number 4. Some or any?
Any.
Yes, that's correct. Well done. Number 5. There are dash people in the yard.
Some. There are some people in the yard.
Well done. I have dash notes from the exam.
I have some note from the exam.
Well done. My sister doesn't have dash money.
My sister doesn't have some money.
Good. What do you think?
My sister doesn't have any money.
Right, that's correct. Any money. Toady is going to buy dash eggs. Tin, what do you think for this one?
Tony is going to buy some ice.
Well done, that's correct. Next one, we have dash flowers in our backyard. What do you think?
Some flowers.
Well done, that's correct. Next one, do you know dash good restaurants around here?
Do you know
What do you
some
think
good
is the correct?
restaurant around here?
Well done. No, it's any, sorry. Do you know any good restaurants around here? Then the next one, are there dash parcels for me?
Are there
Any or
some
some?
parcel for me?
I think it's any there. Are there any parcels for me? Then the last one, I am so thirsty. Can I have dash water, please? What do you think is the correct one? Any or some?
Some water.
Done. That's correct. So let's go back and find out the difference between the use of any and some. So any is used for questions and negatives, while some is used for positive. Does that make sense? So take for instance here, we have a question like
Question.
Are there any parcels for me? Then my sister doesn't have any money. This is negative because she doesn't have. Here there isn't water, so this is negative because there isn't. So every time there's a negative like isn't or doesn't, then we use any because it's a negative. And anytime there is a question as well, we use any. And when there is a positive like can I have dash water? It means that it's a positive and there is some water. Yes. So for positives, we use some. For negatives and questions, we use any. Does that make sense?
Okay, yes.
Alright. So let's try one more to see if you. Let's try two more exercises, simple exercises again, to see if you guys now get it. Alright. So we're using some and many again, in any again, sorry. Okay, so number one, I have dash good news for you. That's a positive. So what do we use?
I have some good news for you.
Well done. That's correct. Then number two, do you know dash good English websites? That's a question. So what do we use?
Do you know some good English website?
No. When it's a question, we use any. When it's a negative, we use any. When it is a positive statement, we use some. So in this instance, we have a question. So it would be, do you know any good English websites? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll try number three again. 10. What do you think is the correct answer for number three? May I have dash of these plums, please?
Any?
No. It's some. Because there's a positive. There are plums over there. It's for questions that start with do, do, do. Those are the ones that we use any for. If it's a question that starts with do, or if it's a negative, then we use any. If it's a positive question or a positive statement, we use some. So let's try number 4. Do you have dash questions?
Any
It's a
question?
question. Yes, hold on. That's correct. Number 5. My son has got dash English homework for tomorrow. The positive. So what do we use?
My son has got some English homework for tomorrow.
Well, that is correct. The next one. There are dash students in the classroom. Positive, because there are students. So what do you think is the correct one there?
There are some students in the classroom.
Well done. That's correct. There are some students in the classroom. And the next one. Ryan hasn't got dash relatives in France. The negative.
Ryan
The negative
has
hasn't.
any
Well done.
relative in France.
Well done. It's correct. Next one. Tony is going to buy dash bread. So there is it's a positive. Positive. What do we use?
Tony is going to buy some bread.
Well done. That's correct. Next one. Johnson's need dash gardening help, it seems. So this is a positive again because there is gardening help and it is needed. So what is the correct one, some or any?
Some gardening.
All done, that's correct. Next one, do you know dash foreign languages?
Do you know any
Question.
foreign language?
All done. Next one, are there dash books in your bag?
Any books?
All done, that's correct. Can I have dash coffee, please?
Can I have some coffee, please?
All done, that's correct. Alright, all done when it comes to this one. Let's do one more of some and many. Okay. Alright. So it's the same routine. Number one. What do you think is number one? I have dash fruit and vegetable.
I have some fruit and vegetable.
Well done. That's correct. Number two. Do you have dash envelopes? The question. What do you think is the correct one there?
Any?
Well done. That's correct. Then the next one. Would you like dash more orange juice? What do you think is the correct one there?
Would you like any more orange juice?
No. It's would you like some more orange juice? Because it's a positive. We already have the orange juice. It's there. So it's positive. Then the next one. Thomas doesn't like dash of my friends. Is a
Some of my
negative
friends.
over here. What did you say?
Thomas doesn't like some of my friends.
It would be any. Because there is a negative. Doesn't. And the next one. Alexandra wants to do dash shopping. What do you think is the correct one there? Some or any?
Alexander want to do some shopping.
Alright, that's correct. Well done. And the next one, there are dash people waiting for you.
There are some people waiting for you.
Well done. Next one, Jason doesn't speak dash German at all.
Jason doesn't speak and any German at all.
Well done. And the next one, Andre needs dash advice.
And he needs some advice.
Well done. Next one, there is dash chocolate in the fridge. There is dash chocolate in the fridge.
There is some chocolate in the tray.
All done. Next one. I couldn't find dash problems.
I couldn't find
Any
any.
problem.
Well done. That's correct. Next one. Are there dash banks nearby? What do you think is the correct one there? Are there
Some
dash
bank.
banks?
Some.
Bank nearby.
It's a question again,
Any?
so it's any. Does that make sense? With questions as well, they have to be negative. So for this one, we have negative because the person is looking for a bank that's not there. Does that make sense? They're looking for a bank that they haven't found. So we use any. Does that make
Yes.
sense? All right. The last one, I really need dash help with my project.
I really need some help with my project.
All right, well done. That's correct. Um, all right. Let's move on to some more qualifiers. We did some the other day, but now we have to choose. We're doing a little or a few again. Does that make sense? All right. So this one is easy as well. Sure, if you finish these ones, then we can break early today since yesterday we did more than an hour, a little. So today, if we finish the few exercises, this one, little few, if we finish the 3 exercises, then we can break early. Is that fine?
I'm fine.
All right. So, number 1, I have only dash water. A
I
little
have
or
only
a
a
few?
little water.
All done.
A few
That's
water.
correct.
A few car.
Do you have a few cars? That's correct.
Yes.
Next one. My sister has.
A few talent in volleyball. Oh no. A little.
All done. Next one. Sandra has dash
A few
colorful
colorful
bags.
bands.
All done. Next one. There are only dash people who can build this structure.
A few.
A few people.
Well done. That's correct. Next one. They have dash questions.
A few questions.
Well done. That's correct. Next one. Our home takes dash sun.
A little.
Tin, what do you think?
A little.
Well done. That's correct. Next one. We work together for dash weeks.
A few weeks.
Well done. I can only put dash hot sauce on my food.
A few.
A little.
Again, what do you think? Yes, it's
A
a
little
little.
hot. Hot sauce.
Not a few. Few is used for things that we can count. Remember what we said in the last lesson? We use few for things that we can count and little for things that we cannot count. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Does that make sense to you? Little for things that we cannot count and few for things that we can count. Does that make sense?
Yes.
There are dash people waiting in line.
A few
People can be
people
counted.
waiting.
Yes, well
A
done.
few people.
Then the next one, there are dash. We need dash more water bottles for the party.
Mm. Uh, uh,
Water bottles.
a few more
Well
water.
done. Well done. That's correct. A few more water bottles.
Mm.
And the next one, David needs dash patience to work things out.
A
Uh,
little patient. Listen to working out.
Well done. That's correct. Um, let's move on to number 2. Size number 2. Okay, so let's continue. Same routine. I have only dash little. I have only dash education. What do you think is the one?
I have
Can you measure
only
education?
a few education.
No, it's a little because we can't measure education. It's not something that we can quantify. It's not physical. So it's a little education. Number 2, do you have dash boxes to put this in?
A few pauses to push
Well
this
done.
in.
Well done. Next one, Mary has dash time to spend with us.
A little time to spend with us.
Well done. Oh. Next one, Jessica has dash apple trees in her backyard.
Je- Jessica has a few apple trees in her backyard.
Well done. There are only dash good hospitals in our neighborhood.
They are only a little.
A few.
Remember, hospitals can be counted. So what do we use? A few. Few for things that can be counted, little for things that cannot be counted.
Yes.
Next one, we have dash good friends.
We have a few good friends.
Hold on, that's correct. Next one, all you need is dash self-confidence.
A little self-confidence.
Hold on. The next one, I haven't seen Thomas for dash years.
I haven't seen Thomas for a few years.
That's correct. Next one, I can only lend you dash money.
I can only lend you a little money.
Hold on.
Làm ơi.
There are dash students in this class.
There are a few students in the class.
Well done. Next one, there are dash good reasons for accepting the offer.
There are a few good reasons for my accepting the offer.
Well done. And the last one, Andre drinks only dash water during the whole day.
Amri bring only a little water during the whole day.
Alright, hold on. Let's do this one as well. Alright, so we're just going to be dragging this to what's there. Remember, countable, we use little. That's whatever is not countable, we use a few. So for number 1, what do you think is the correct one? Dash orange juice.
A little orange juice.
Well done. Next one, dash people.
A few people.
Well done. That's correct. Okay, so next one, chocolate. Chocolate. What do you think is the correct one there?
A little chocolate.
Well done. That's correct. Next one, children.
A few children.
Well done. Next one, hospitals.
A few hospital.
Well done. Next one, tables.
A few table.
Well done. Love. What do you think is the one for love?
A little of love. Tính làm ấy.
Well done. The next one, computers.
A few computers.
Well done. Next one, money.
Little money.
Well done. Teachers.
A few teachers.
Well done. Buses.
Few buses.
Well done. And the last one, furniture.
A few furniture.
A little furniture, because we cannot count furniture. So it's a little furniture. Does that make sense?
Yes, I
Does it make sense?
understand.
Alright. Tim, does it make sense?
Yes.
Alright. So let's see what else we can do for the day. Because we have 20 minutes left. So let's just do something else for the next 10 minutes. Then we call it a day. Okay. No, we actually have 30 minutes left because we started at 10 past. So let's try to do a little bit more. Then we can finish at 5 minutes too. Okay. So this is also a very easy exercise.
Easy exercise.
Okay, so these are question tags. So you find the right question tag that we're supposed to put at the end. Take, for instance, number 1. We are collecting old CDs.
Teacher,
Aren't we? Yes? What question do you have?
no. To be
So
continue.
I'm going to be... Alright. So these are called question tags. These are used at the end to make a statement a question. Like here, we are collecting old CDs. To make that a question, The correct tag would be aren't we? We are collecting CDs, aren't we? And the next one will be I often watch TV in the evening. Don't I? And the next one would be you have done the washing, haven't you? This one would be the correct one. Then the next one, everybody is ready, aren't they? And the next one would be the mall is closed today, isn't it? Alright, the next one, Jessica couldn't hand in her assignment on time. Could she? So I want you guys to try the rest. I've done half, so let's try the next one. I am tall enough to play basketball. What do you think is the correct one from the remaining ones?
Aren't I?
Well done. It's correct. Then the next one. Your father has a convertible car. What's the correct one there?
Doesn't he?
Doesn't he?
Well done. That's correct. Next one. They didn't recognize me.
This day.
Did they?
Well done. That's correct. Next one. Nothing was wrong.
What is?
Well done. That's correct. Mind your own business.
Shall we?
10, what do you think is the correct answer?
Will you?
Mind your own business.
Will you?
Alright. Well done. Let's take a break, shall we? That's the correct one here. Okay. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, tag questions. 2. All right. First one. We are waiting for the results of the exam. What do you think is the correct one? We are waiting for the results of the exam.
Are we? Aren't we?
Well done. Number 2. I never break your heart. I never break your heart.
Aren't I?
Do I? Do I?
Do I? Correct one here. And the next one. You have
Mình thích
finished
có
your
bị
work.
mờ không?
You have finished your work.
Hơi ạ.
You have finished your work. Dash.
Haven't you?
Well done. That's correct.
Lâu lâu cái nó tự nhiên nó bị mờ, không thấy chữ gì hết.
Next one. There are new students. There are new students.
Was
Are
it?
they? Are they?
Are they? Okay, the correct answer here is aren't they? Does that make sense?
Okay.
All right. The next one is it's a beautiful day.
Isn't it?
Well done. Next one. Leah could not talk to you
Could
about the
she?
incident.
Could she?
Alright, hold on. Next one. I am the one of the members of the boards.
Aren't I?
Hold on. Alan has 2 sons. Dash.
Doesn't he?
Isn't he?
Hold on. The next one. Nobody understood what was going on. What do you think is the correct one? Lee?
This day.
Hold on. And the next one. The new restaurant wasn't open last weekend.
Were it.
Hold on. And the next one. Turn down the volume. Dash.
Will you?
Alright, hold on. And the last one. Let's meet at the school library. Dash.
Shall we?
Alright. Hold on. Okay, this was 2. Let's do the last one for the day. So this will take us 5 minutes, then we can be done for the day. Okay. So, number 1, we are really tired of waiting. What's the one there?
Aren't we?
Well done. Number 2, I hardly leave the office early.
Do I?
Well done. You haven't eaten your meal.
Haven't you?
You have eaten your meal, haven't you? That's correct. Next one. They are your parents.
Aren't they?
Aren't they?
Well done. Next one.
Right.
It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today.
Isn't it?
Alright, well done. Next one.
Mọi người làm một câu.
Jessica couldn't even complete the race.
Could she?
Alright, well done. I am your best friend.
Aren't I?
Well done. Next one. David has to wake up early tomorrow morning. David has to wake up early tomorrow. What do you think is the correct one there?
Doesn't he?
Well done. Doesn't he? Next one. Nobody mentioned about the new employee.
John.
Nobody mentioned
This day.
Alright, well done. It's correct. Next one. Nothing was in order when I arrived. What do you think is the answer there? Tin, you can start. What do you think is the answer? Nothing was in order when I arrived.
Tính kìa. Có ít.
Will you?
Was it?
Was it? Was it?
Was it the correct one? And the next one. Keep trying hard to be successful.
Will you?
All done. Keep trying to be successful, will you? And the last one, let's hire a new engineer for the project.
Shall we?
Alright. I think for today we can end here. Give you guys an early break. Is that fine?
Yes.
Alright, so let's continue tomorrow, same time. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. Tomorrow I think we'll do some reading practice. So
Goodbye,
I'll come up,
teacher.
I'll find. Alright,
See you tomorrow.
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.